Hi, welcome to Gadgets 360. Xiaomi's Redmi smartphones are well established in the Indian budget smartphone market, and today we are unboxing the brand new Redmi 7, which brings some interesting new design touches and features to the sub 10,000 rupee smartphone market. Without further ado, let's get started. So here we have the box for the brand new Redmi 7, and as you can see, Xiaomi is using gradient colors for this new phone like many other manufacturers do now. There's red, blue and black visible on the box, and our review unit is Eclipse Black. We can see a few highlights of the phone on this box, like the Qualcomm Snapdragon 632 processor, 6.2-inch HD Plus full screen notch display, AI dual rear cameras and 4000 mAh battery. We can also see that this phone supports dual SIM and dual standby and has 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. Of course, there's a giant Made in India sticker on the bottom. There isn't much else to look at on the outside of the box, so let's look inside. So right on top we have this cardboard box with a SIM eject pin, a few papers, and what appears to be a case. And as we can see, this isn't the typical transparent case, it's slightly dark or smoky. Put that aside. And this is the phone itself in black. You can see those highlighted features again. Peel off the plastic. So we'll turn this on and set it aside for a moment. And now for the rest of the box contents, what we have is a simple charger, which is rated at 5 volts 2 amps, a micro USB cable, as with other Xiaomi phones, there's nothing else to see in the box. So now onto the phone itself. As we can see, there's a tall display in the front. This measures 6.26 inches diagonally and has a 19:9 aspect ratio and a resolution of 720 across by 1520 vertically. Xiaomi says it has used Gorilla Glass 5 on the front of this phone. There is a typical water drop notch and a very slim earpiece that almost pushes into the frame of the phone itself. And we can see relatively thick borders here, especially on the bottom. We have the power and volume buttons on the sides, 3.5 mm audio socket and an infrared emitter on the top, and a micro USB port on the bottom. There are 2 grills on either side, but most likely only one of them is a speaker. At the back we see this plain black glossy finish, which Xiaomi calls its Aura Smoke design. This phone weighs 180 grams and is 8.47 millimeters thick. So here on the back of the phone we have a fingerprint sensor right in the middle, and it's reasonably well within reach. And of course we have the dual camera module over here with one 12 megapixel main sensor with an f2.2 aperture and AI scene detection, along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor. On the front we have an 8 megapixel camera. And here, thankfully, we have the SIM tray with 2 slots for nano SIMs and a dedicated micro SD slot. And Xiaomi says you can have a card of up to 512 gigabytes. So we just turned the Redmi 7 on, and the first thing we see is this splash screen for MIUI 10, which is based on Android 9. And now let's just quickly go through the setup process. So here we are on the home screen of MIUI 10 running on the brand new Redmi 7. Let's take a quick look around. We have all our app icons on the home screens. We can see a small number of preloaded apps. Here's the screen to the left with a couple of cards for things like shortcuts and app integrations. So the Redmi 7 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 632 processor, and it's available in two variants, one with 2GB of RAM and 32GB of storage, and the other with 3GB of RAM but also 32GB of storage. So that was our quick unboxing and first look at the brand new Xiaomi Redmi 7. For more videos and reviews like this, do visit us at gadgets360.com.